Good morning. Thank God it's Friday, and today it's Asking Me Friday. I'm answering questions from my inbox. Today, the question I got from a single woman was that she has decided to be celibate, and she's finding it more difficult to be in a relationship because she wants to remain celibate. The question is it harder? Is it more difficult to find a partner? Good morning. Thanks so much for joining, bro, from the UK. Is it more difficult to find a partner when you are celibate? That was her question. The truth is, celibacy doesn't make it harder for you to find a partner. What makes it harder for you to find a partner is finding someone who shares your value, who shares your goals and vision for your life, your life's purpose, who is in sync with you in all areas of your life, so that you know you're making a decision, a life-changing decision that you're going to be committed to but not walking away from. A lot of us want to be in a relationship, but we're not patient enough to really recognize what it is. If you've ever been in a relationship while not celibate, if you've given yourself in a relationship where you're not celibate and the relationship has ended, I want you to ask yourself the question: was there respect when the relationship ended? How were you treated? Did you have to plead with the partner when the relationship ended? Did you have to apologize for things you never did in the relationship? That's because when you give in and you settle for less than you deserve, sex normally clouds your judgment. It doesn't give you clarity about the friendship that you need to build on, the foundation that you need to build on. And because that foundation is not there, you don't really establish compatibility earlier on in the game. What you find out is you're hopping in, a bit of you gets missing in the process. Your soul becomes tied to that person in the process. Initially, when you're trying to go on, a bit of you may say to yourself, I don't really want to do this, but maybe doing this will make me keep the partner. And you go on to have the sex, and the sex clouds your judgment, and it takes away the opportunity for you to really know and understand the partner you're with. And what happens in the process is you lost that ability to build on the friendship. You can't really establish the friendship that allows you to know this person to a level where you determine if you're compatible beyond the bedroom. And what you see is your emotions, your mental state, your emotions become imbalanced. There's a shift in your mental state and your emotions once sex is in it. And it becomes more difficult for you to determine if this partner is compatible with you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, or in other areas of your life. You don't get to talk about those things because when you come together, the energy that sex carries is what takes your focus away from every other thing you need to discuss about having a relationship, a commitment. Commitment has to do with you finding out someone who shares your core values, who shares your life goals, who shares your life dreams, that you both can build together. Your life's purposes are aligned. But when you jump in and give in to sex because you just want to have that partner, you've been alone for a while, what happens is you lose respect for one another. There's no time to get to know you. There's no time to get to know your partner. There's no time to really establish on the foundation of love. What you establish on in that moment is the foundation of lust and infatuation. And it makes it difficult for you to really understand your partner and know them deeply to want to say, yes, we can commit to one another. There's no respect. It's easy for your partner to manipulate and control you when you give in first. And a piece of you that is missing is actually going to make you lose yourself further than find yourself in the process. So celibacy helps you protect yourself from being disrespected. Celibacy helps you build on the friendship. Celibacy helps you think about compatibility beyond the bedroom game. It allows you to wait and know yourself, know what you need, and not settle for less. Most of the time, I've shared my experience before. My marriage started on a ground of lust and infatuation. So I didn't really know who I was. I was losing myself in the process because I was already lost when I was raped at 17. So all that clouded my judgment from seeing reality, from facing reality and owning my truth and really knowing my purpose. And it was until I said to myself, I need to find me. Why am I getting lost in this process? Why am I losing myself and finding me? I made that call to decide to stop settling. And when I made that call, my life changed. It brought me onto this platform. It made me become a certified coach. It made me also become a multi-award-winning author and an international speaker. And because of that, I've been able to help support other people globally when it comes to relationship. Yes, I'm celibate. And it's made me realize there's no point settling. It's made me realize who I am. Because we're indeed a temple, God's temple. And if you don't honor and respect your temple, you can't expect somebody else to honor and respect it. So being celibate doesn't make it difficult. Knowing what you need in a relationship makes it easier when you meet a partner. What are your requirements? What is your life's purpose? What is your life's vision? Where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now? Can that partner be on the same page with where you're going? Is your life's purpose and your partner's life's purpose in sync? Because purpose is what we were created for. And if you find a partner whose purpose is not in line with God's purpose for you, they will only take you away. Distraction. That's what it is. But you have to be so determined if you want to stay celibate, to find someone who shares your life's purpose and build with you. Relationships are about growth. And if you're not growing, you're in the wrong relationship because you will be depleted. You have to ask yourself, do I deserve respect? Do I deserve to be loved for who I am? Hi, Mohammed, I see you. Nikki says, my husband is with his mistress for 2 years. Do you think their relationship will last? He said he has found the one, his mistress. Nikki, the truth is, I don't know. That's the decision that he made. And that he has to face the consequences for the decision. You have to make the decision that's best for you so that you live for your life's purpose, the reason why God created you. If he made the decision to walk away from your marriage, don't lose yourself in the process. Nikki, please don't lose yourself. You have to find yourself in this moment and ask yourself, what do I deserve? What is God's purpose for me in this moment? How can I heal and move beyond this? How can I find myself in this process? And how do I build better on myself so that in moving forward, I know what will work best for me? Sometimes we get into relationships when we don't know what works best for us. And when what happens is you're not able to really build on the solid foundation of love because somebody else is building for you what you need to build and establish in your life first. Love for yourself, self-love. Because if we don't have the self-love and we're not confident in ourselves, we lose ourselves to other people. You're still hurting. Nikki said, I'm still hurting. Nikki, the key is healing. You can't stay in a place of hurt because love and hurt cannot coexist. You have to determine to make the journey to healing. That was the call I made 6 years ago that put me on this platform. I had to decide I was tired of hurting. I had to decide that the pain that I buried was making me make wrong choices that led to me facing all the consequences that I had to face. So you have to be determined to make the step to heal and move beyond the pain while remaining true to yourself. The key is knowing you and understanding you first. Yes, it hurts to have loved someone for a long time. I was married for 15 years prior, so I know what that means. It is a lot to take. But when you make that call to help yourself heal and move into that space where you're owning your own life, owning your own truth, uncovering everything you may have shoved underneath the rug that led to the pain, that led to the hurt, you get better. You get stronger. You are able to move beyond the pain and into purposeful living. That's the key. To be truthful and purposeful with your life. So to the person who asked the question, again, let me reiterate, celibacy makes you understand and know your partner better. It doesn't cloud your judgment by allowing sex to take over your emotions than you taking over your emotions. Celibacy also allows you to build on the friendship and allows your partner to respect you while you also respect yourself, knowing that your body is a temple, God's temple first. And if you don't honor that temple, nobody else can honor it for you. You're welcome, Nikki. You are so welcome. Let me know if there's anything I can do to support you on your journey to healing. And that's what I'm here for. That's my mission. My mission in life is to help other people heal and move beyond the pain and find who they are, understand love for themselves prior to going into a relationship or while in a relationship, so that they can build healthier, stronger, and better as a couple. And again, key is to knowing what you need. What you need is different from what you want. What you want may make you settle for less than you truly deserve, but what you need helps you build better, stronger, and wiser. There's nothing wrong with being celibate, and celibacy doesn't determine when you find a partner or if it makes it difficult to find a partner. It's knowing what you need, what your needs are, how your needs are being met by you, knowing what you require, learning to set the boundaries for what you do not need in your life, and finding a partner that is in line with God's purpose for your life. That makes it easy to be in a relationship. It doesn't have to do with celibacy. Don't give up your celibacy for someone who just wants to get in your cookie jar and takes the next move when they're done, comparing you to Jane, saying you're not as good as Jane. You're not meant to be compared to anybody else. You're meant to be unique to you and to your partner and to your relationship. It's about commitment. Someone who's not ready for commitment will not be ready to be in a relationship that's long-lasting. All they're looking for is somebody else to milk off or put their pain upon. And love and pain, like I've said in my book, Beyond the Pain, cannot coexist. You have to love yourself enough to know what you need and stop settling for less. I hope I'm able to answer this question and help you move forward. Also, Nikki, feel free to inbox me. Let's touch base and let me help you move forward in your journey. Never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, when you stop living, and when you stop living, it means it's time to go back to God, your maker. But while God is still giving us the chance, let's get it right. Let's create the room for respecting ourselves, for loving ourselves enough, and for attracting the love that we truly need without settling for less than we deserve. Know what works best for you and make a decision, because your life is for you. You were created to live for a purpose, and no one can live or fulfill that purpose but you. You have to determine who is worth coming on the journey of purpose with you and who will help you grow while you're also helping them grow in a relationship. Feel free to leave your comments, your questions below, or inbox me the questions and comments, and I'll be more than happy to support you. You all have an amazing weekend ahead. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.